Congressman Don Bacon is commenting today on the allegations against Charles Herbster.
First, so can't forget there's victims involved, and it was a little distressing too to read how they were reluctant to come forward, and so I use the words that were very disturbing. I think we also got to say there's a zero tolerance for sexual harassment or sexual assault.
Bacon said he hopes victims of any sexual assault will continue to come forward. He added he thought the article did a good job of presenting both sides. And as for the election, he said he promised all the candidates he would not endorse anyone in the primary.
And Bacon was among the many notable Nebraska leaders seen at the Greater Omaha Prayer Breakfast today.
And while many gathered in the name of the Holy Weekend, it was Herbster's political fallout that garnered the reaction of voters in attendance. KETV News Watch 7's Waverly Monroe shows us how it's impacting the mood of the race.
It's a great way to kick off the Easter weekend, to come together with just a spirit of focusing on what's really important.
With the primaries just weeks away, another focus is the gubernatorial race and the recent allegations against Republican candidate Charles Herbster.
I was saddened and I was also surprised.
Voter Denise Scholes hopes there will be an investigation into the matter.
We want to make sure that if something did happen, that it is investigated and it's the truth does come out.
Herbster was not at the prayer event, but other candidates were. Catherine Shada says it's good to see candidates in the community.
For me, especially, this election seems even more important to realize that we need a strong leader as governor who can lead us through whatever may come.
For Ross Scholes, he says it's too early to make a decision.
And until you can prove it, and that's probably not something that's going to be proven, but it's an element that has to be considered.
He also says it's up to the voters to evaluate the allegations before casting their vote.
It always happens right before the election. This happened in several past elections, nationally and locally, and it's kind of dirty pool, but if it's true, it needs to come out.
Shada says it's important to understand each candidate's values.
I think it's really important to be an informed voter.
It's definitely something that needs to be looked into for sure.
Waverly Monroe, KETV Newswatch 7.